Hey, what's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I didn't actually think I was going to talk about this topic after making like a 20-minute long video about the score streak system in Black Ops Cold War in comparison to Modern Warfare's kill streak system. But I've definitely seen a lot of YouTube videos out there from the Call of Duty content creators that I really enjoy watching. But I've also seen a lot of chatter on Twitter when it comes to what people are not liking about the score streak system in Black Ops Cold War. Now, when it comes to content creators, whether I'm watching 402 Thunder, Blame Truth, or the One Boom, content creators, I really enjoy their content. They make very entertaining and actually, kind of eye-opening when it comes to like certain issues that might be in the Call of Duty game or certain things that maybe I didn't see from that perspective. Has led me to believe, there are still some issues that are kind of going on with the kill streak system currently in Black Ops Cold War. Now, look, I'm going to give you guys my opinion right now, kind of going off of what they talked about. I'm just kind of giving you my own little flavor about kind of what they had experienced. But honestly, look, I think there's going to be all different types of perspectives out there, or a lot of different experiences out there compared to, what people were experiencing and liking, not liking in Modern Warfare, and also too with Black Ops Cold War and whatnot. Really, honestly, with this, I'm going to give you guys my opinion about, what they had talked about and stuff that maybe I didn't see. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the score streak system in Black Ops Cold War from what you've experienced and kind of what I'm talking about in this video. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to see what your guys' experiences and maybe stuff that you like or you don't like, compared to, kill streak system and the score streak system in Black Ops Cold War. So first off, let's talk about this. I think it was the One Boom that actually made this, kind of a discussion was about, one life really does not matter so much in Black Ops Cold War. In Modern Warfare, one life, you can get a lot of kill streaks in one life. If you get, 4 or 5 kills or 6 kills, 7 kills in one single life in Modern Warfare, you get actually rewarded quite a bit. I mean, for me and some of the gameplay you've seen, I get 4 kills, Predator Missile. I get 6 kills, 7 kills, that gives me a tank. 10 kills, 11 kills, that gives me an AC-130. That's all in one life. And it makes me really feel encouraged to try to stay alive as long as I possibly can and try to build up to the other score streak system or the other kill streaks that I have laid out for myself throughout the game. In just one single life, I can cause a lot of devastation to the enemy team, pushing them back and kind of, pressing the game forward towards them. In Black Ops Cold War, that's not like it whatsoever. One single life doesn't matter so much in that game compared to other games, just because of the way the score system works in Call of Duty, in Cold War. The score streak system doesn't reset, so it doesn't really matter so much if you stay alive for 5 minutes or 5 seconds. You're eventually going to be building up to your score streak system, and that's kind of the one thing that I've kind of seen from other content creators out there. It's like it's more of a participation score streak system more than anything. Like compared to Black Ops 4 or even World War II that had score streaks, but they did reset on death. It still made your life valuable. It made that one life more valuable to you as a player, because even though it might not be this kill streak system in this game where you have to get kills, but capturing objectives, getting kills, doing, abilities and whatnot that cause you to create score and whatnot, that one single life mattered so much more in those games compared to Black Ops Cold War. And I think that's one thing that people are not really liking so much about the score streak system, because really, honestly, it doesn't matter so much if you, have like, a 30-1 or whatnot. You can go 30-18 or something like that, but eventually get up some of these score streaks that you have set up for yourself. So I think that's one thing I've seen that people are not liking so much about the score streak system in Cold War. Another thing I've seen is the lethality and the survivability of some of these score streaks. I'll say this, the one funny thing I've seen on Twitter quite a bit is the sentry gun. The sentry gun is probably one of the most weaker kill streaks or score streaks in Cold War, because I've seen a lot of things where people are like, no, you have to throw a trophy system down next to that sentry gun, because if you don't, one explosive is going to take that thing out, which is funny to know of how vulnerable it is, or just has no survivability whatsoever, and compared to the sentry gun in Modern Warfare, where it's like, I think it's a 7 kill streak, Hardline gives it a 6 kill streak. But it's funny to know that that sentry gun can last quite a bit longer in this game compared to Black Ops Cold War. And honestly, I've seen a lot of discussion too as well when it comes to like the chopper gunner. The chopper gunner, man, you have to, in a single life, you have to have like 12 or 13 kills to get up to it. But honestly, for the lethality of it, I mean, depending on how well you can actually aim at it and how much damage it's dealing, sometimes the lethality of the chopper gunner is not that great compared to other kill streaks, you know, kind of comparison to in Modern Warfare, but also to the survivability of it. It's definitely one thing that I've seen, at least in, I think it's Combined Arms, where you call out a gun or a chopper gunner, and man, there's like Stinger missiles, there's the SAM turrets, there's all different types of missiles coming your way to where barely, maybe you could last maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds in a score streak that you were working very, very hard to earn up to get. Now, in comparison to Modern Warfare, you know, a kill streak like the AC-130, I mean, it's a 10 or 11 kill streak that, I don't know, I think it's 11 with hardline, I think it's 12 without it, but it's definitely, one, it has lethality like nobody's business, but also, two, it's definitely one thing that's a lot harder to shoot down, that I've noticed that, and at least in Ground War, with a lot more players on the battlefield, that I really have not noticed my gunship getting shot down that much by players with Stinger missiles and stuff like that. More often than not, my AC-130 gets shot down by a tank or something like that. But it's just one thing that I've really noticed that, honestly, the lethality is one thing that I've experienced in Cold War that just really doesn't feel like it's there. The lethality and survivability of some of these score streaks is just something that I'm not liking, that I'm assuming a lot of other people are kind of on the same boat. And honestly, it's kind of a comparison to Black Ops 4 with some of the things where, you know what, some of the kill streaks like the chopper gunner or stuff like that, there was abilities or even, you know, weapon mods and stuff like that you could put on that could take out a helicopter or, you know, the strike team and stuff like that before they can even drop to the ground. You know, I don't know if it's Treyarch or whatnot, but Treyarch just has this vendetta against the kill streak system or score streaks that they put in games where they make it as easy as possible to try to get rid of them, even though players are working hard to actually earn them and unlock them and use them in the game. So it's very interesting to kind of see kind of where it's sitting at. One thing that I've kind of experienced and kind of pride myself in kind of trying to kind of be strategic about my kill streaks in Modern Warfare and kind of in other games is I try to build up my kill streaks to be one thing that I can build off to the next, to the next, to the next. So in comparison to Modern Warfare, and even Modern Warfare 2 is actually where I kind of learned this system, but Modern Warfare, I've learned it to where with that kill chain, where kill chain allows you to get your kill streaks from earning kills with kill streaks. So like with this Predator missile, I'm going to get 1 or 2 kills, which is going to bump me up to be able to unlock my tank, where I can use my tank to build up to my AC-130. That's one thing that I really do enjoy, that Modern Warfare allows me that freedom to build up my kill streaks to earn my next one and earn my next one. And again, like I said, I learned that from Modern Warfare 2, where Modern Warfare 2, you could earn the Predator missile, when the Predator missile could earn you the Harrier jet could cause you to earn the AC-130, and you could build up from that. And then also kind of gets into where, you know, I wish the kill streaks actually recycled in Modern Warfare, but they don't, in comparison to also in Black Ops Cold War, where they kind of reset, but they have that cooldown, which is just really, I don't like that whatsoever. But again, there's nothing like that whatsoever in Cold War, where you can strategically plan out your kill streaks to where it kind of builds up to the next and the next. You kind of can with some of the things like the War Machine and stuff like that, or the bow, but honestly, it just doesn't have that same feeling compared to, you know, Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2 or even other Call of Duty games out there. That is something that I just really don't like. I feel like the strategic planning and giving the players the option of being able to build off of other score streaks or other kill streaks is just lacking out of that. Now, I will say this, in Black Ops 4, World War II, stuff like that, where there were score streak system, there were possibilities. There were ways of building up to your next score streak, whether that being with the score streak system that they have in there with, you know, a sentry gun or whatever that built up more score over time, but also too that was with, you know, one life. One life meant a lot more, but also too in Black Ops 4 you had abilities and stuff like that that built up score in this. In Cold War you have kind of abilities, you have like an ammo pack and stuff like that, but really it doesn't mean as much in comparison to Black Ops 4. So I don't know, guys. Those are just some of the things I've seen recently from Call of Duty content creators out there that they've seen issues with. But also too, this last one talking about, you know, having that ability where you're actually able to build off your score streak or your kill streak on to the next, to the next, to the next, is one thing that I really loved and enjoyed from this system. And the fact that it's kind of lacking in Black Ops Cold War is something that I don't really like, and I wish there was something you could do. I wish there was a perk or something to where you could change it to where you have kill streaks and whatnot, and maybe they'll probably add that later on or something like that, but I wish it was immediately there to where you could actually do it, and I'm just not a huge fan of it. But let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you guys think about the score streak system after watching this video and kind of getting my opinion about it and some of the things I bring up? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the score streak system compared to the kill streak system? And what are some of the things that you've experienced in this game and compared to other content creators out there or other players out there that you've played with? So, guys, let me know in the comments below. Have a great rest of the day, and I look forward to talking to you guys all next time.